The officials for the game tonight, les officiels pour le match de ce soir, are Guillaume Saint-Denis and Gustavo Tenorio. The line judges for the game, les juges de ligne sont Tanya Malterer, John Strong, Tim McClanahan, and Kevin Debris. The scorers for the game, les buteurs du match sont Cameron Kanawalik and Shailene Wilkins. And now the starting lineup for the Capilano Blues. Et maintenant pour l'alignement partant des Blues de Capilano. Number 2, le numéro 2, Vanessa Gatto. Le numéro 4, number 4, Natalie Rourke. Le numéro 7, number 7, Sibi Bose. Le numéro 10, number 10, Inaya Mbaoma. Le numéro 12, number 12, Jaden Easingwood. Number 17, le numéro 17, Annika Kuznick. At libero, au poste de libero, le numéro 1, number 1, Annika Gatto. Et le numéro 15, and number 15, Kristen Young. And the head coach et l'entraîneur-chef, John Swanson. And here is your starting lineup for the Lakeland College Rustlers. Et maintenant pour l'alignement partant des Rustlers du Collège Lakeland. Le numéro 4, number 4, Janae Varga. Le numéro 5, number 5, Jana Lang. Le numéro 7, number 7, Avery Bates. Le numéro 8, number 8, Lana Matthews. Le numéro 13, number 13, Kaylee Luke. Le numéro 15, number 15, Reagan Nickel. At libero, au poste libero, le numéro 10, number 10, Sienna Trumier. And the head coach et l'entraîneur-chef, Austin Dyer. Red Deer Polytechnic and the CCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Thank you.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, as we are excited to gear up for CCAA 2024 Women's Volleyball National Championship Gold Semifinal number 1 as the returning CCAA champions, the Lakeland Rustlers Alberta 1 team will look to take on BC2 Capilano Blues out of the Pac West Conference. Both these teams earning their way through their quarterfinal. Capilano, a 5-set thriller against Lionel Group. Nordiques, Quebec number 1. Lakeland cruising through their quarterfinal against the CMU Blazers out of Manitoba. I'm Tim Finnegan with Maddie Williscroft here. We're excited to bring you some semifinal action here. I know we had the 2 previous games, but you're still energized for this one, right, Maddie?
Oh yeah, you got me that double-double, so I'm geared up, ready to go.
We're coffeed up. We won't bring you the starting lineups. I'm sure you know who's playing here, so let's just get right into it. Bauma, unfortunately, blowing that one out the back. A little bit of jitters in this semifinal matchup. We're going to see that here. Teams will need to take some time to get their feet underneath them, but you don't want to take too much time to get used to Lakeland because they will take it to you.
Yeah, Cap's still looking like they got all smiles, really settling in for this first semifinal match we got going on.
Jana Lang with the float serve going on Bauma, and she sprays that one into the stand, so we're seeing it early. It's only one serve, but expect the balls to go out, and Bauma keeping it away from the Gatto sisters, number 1 and number 2 over there.
Definitely very talented twins, in fact.
Lang going on Bauma, she answers that one perfectly. Easingwood to Rourke, and that sprays off Jana Lang's platform. Good answer from the Blues.
Yeah, you got a lot of room here in the Canada Game Center, but that one's just flaring too far into the crowd for anybody to chase that down.
2024. Natalie Rourke, second year from Beaver Lodge, Alberta. Had a great quarterfinal, putting the pressure on, but a nice pass from Lana Matthews, getting the middle established. Can Bauma chase that one down? Unfortunately, she can't. So a good middle touch there from that dig, but not good enough to keep the rally going.
Nah, that'll be the .5. I'm looking for another half dig. Hopefully get another pure middle dig out of somebody soon here.
Yeah, so like we mentioned, Lakeland taking ACAC and CCAA championships last year, looking to, oh, that's way under that, looking to uphold their title and go for that repeat. Capilano obviously looking to change that this year.
Yeah, Matthews is going to play a big part in the semifinal here. If she can continue to be consistent with her serving and her passing, she's going to step up big time for the wrestlers, especially in that P2 positioning.
Lana Matthews, fourth year from Sturgeon County. Great piece for this Lakeland Rustlers lineup, and she can do it from all facets of the game. She's a menace from the service line, and her offense is obviously one of her strong suits. But yeah, she's just a solid player throughout the whole year here.
Also, my apologies. She's in the P1 positioning right now, following the setter.
Nice pass from Bauma. Easy Wood outside to Gatto. Finds room down the line and a good touch. Oh, is that down?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice effort from the wrestlers, though. Kind of keep everybody a little bit concerned on their toes. We did hear a bit of a whistle, but sometimes you don't know what that call is made for, so you just got to keep going.
Yep. Can see the down official kind of pointing at the ground to the head official, the one standing on the sand, just saying he had the best vantage point and he saw the ball hit the floor there, so there's no confusion. That's Annika Kuznick putting the Rustlers in trouble. Free ball coming over for the Blues. Not sure why Bowes had to block that one free ball off the net, so that's a bit of a missed opportunity for the Blues. See if the Rustlers can chase this one down. Lang with a nice shot. That's Annika Gatto. We're going to say her name a lot on the defensive side. Lang with a nice touch, scramble play, and unfortunately, Kaylee Lewick can't continue that free contact there.
Yeah, Lewick with a nice first set off of that trouble ball in the first go to give it to Janae Varga, former ACAC Player of the Year for the North Division, but just unfortunate, can't really get that second ball up this time, but see how the Lakeland Rustlers respond here.
So like we said, this is a gold semifinal, so the winner of this game goes on to the gold medal game. Unfortunately, the loser will have to play down in another semifinal to go into the bronze, so it's not like they just get an automatic berth to the bronze. They have to play the two backdoor teams that have earned their spot, Nordiques and Humber on the backside. Nice kill from Avery Bates out of the right side.
A little bit of miscommunication there in your six back and your ones for the Capilano Blues. Also noticing Cap is really going at Jenna Lang right off the get-go here, trying to get Lakeland out of system as much as they can. Kaylee Lewis back to serve.
It's a good strategy. If Lang doesn't have to set, then you're putting yourself in a good spot.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Regan Nickel, a nice late addition in this tournament. Usually we see Sarah Hogue dressed up, but yeah, man, we see her scratched out of the roster, not wearing a jersey, so there must be an injury ailment, but Regan Nickel making herself known with a nice block right away. First, you got a Colhurst, Alberta.
Colhurst.
Look, nice pass from Vanessa Gatto. She gets the ball back.
Oh.
Tried to cut that one hard cross, but just can't give it enough to get it over the net.
I feel for her on that one, trying to use the net a little bit with the spin that she had on it, trying to get that cutty shot to floor, but fortunately the tape rejected that shot.
John Swanson, I like this timeout, even though it's early. People might just be like, it's a 5-point lead, like what are you doing kind of thing. Lakeland Rustlers, if you give them any kind of a rhythm, they will take off and use it. So I like this timeout from the belated birthday boy from yesterday, John Swanson, head coach of the Capilano Blues.
Yeah, especially during ACAC play. Lakeland is pretty consistent in having the team be with them up until about 10 points, and then they would just take off, and suddenly you find yourself down 17-11 or something fierce like that. So I agree, great choice by John Swanson to take this time out, recuperate with his team, and get them back out there. And
it's not like Lakeland's doing too much to put this pressure on Capilano. It's just they're definitely kind of playing against themselves, not taking care of that first contact, the execution piece. They've had a few unforced errors that could be fixed with just maybe an inch of an adjustment. But yeah, they're definitely kind of beating themselves right now.
For sure, and even the reputation that Lakeland holds, two-time ACAC champ back-to-back, last year's CCAA champ, and Lakeland's done their winnings in this gym a lot in the Canada Games Center. They actually didn't capture the title for ACAC about 3 years ago in this gym, and then grabbed it the next year, and then just achieved it at Lethbridge College, so they're no strangers here. So that's a lot of pressure coming in, especially for Capilano, who's the second seed from the Pac West.
Kaylee Lueck, 5th year. The only 5th year on this roster. Lakeland Rossler.
Nice
Rossler. Shut up, Emma.
Middle dig.
Nice one-arm dig from Lueck there.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Tip from Bates. Good read. Vanessa Gatto has to put that over in 2. Just got handcuffed there a bit. Good dig from Kuznick, but the Rustlers will get a free ball back to turn around the offense again.
Middle
Varga,
pass.
holy, what a swing. I like that adjustment from Mbama out of the back row, but not enough for the whippy arm that Jenny Varga is bringing back.
Yeah, Janae Varga, she has a lot of experience under her belt. She was definitely nursing a lower extremity injury earlier on in the first semester of this year, but she's got such a great toolkit. I love to see her be able to just reef on a ball every once in a while.
Good pass from Mbama. Easingwood backwards to Bowes, but it's a bit behind her. She has to make that adjustment. Yeah, you can see her giving that feedback to her setter. I need that more in front of me. But Lakeland taking off in this first set, 10-3 in this gold semifinal, number 1.
Well, especially these mind games. You know you're down by a lot, so you're trying not to change too much, but then you also put a lot of pressure on yourself as the individual to produce. So Lakeland kind of gets you going in the mental aspect, physical aspect, everything.
Kuznick with a nice swing, finding a way through the block, and that's a good side out for Capilano, trying to get out of that rotation.
Got Vanessa Gatto back to serve.
Vanessa being the only 5th year on the Capilano side, you're only allowed 5 years of athletic eligibility throughout the college and university sport combined. Nice dig by Annika in the back row. Mbama gets a shot to roll it, tried to find hands in that deep line. Probably just an inch. I do like that shot. There's nothing wrong with that. Just you got to execute.
For sure, and it's all about feeling of your opponent as well. Sometimes the court seems smaller and bigger than it normally does. So yeah, I think she keeps trying to chip away, really exposing one. She's going to have some success when she settles in here. Nice pass.
Yeah, great pass. Easingwood goes backwards to Bowes as she's in the middle, but she gets a right side in that rotation. But Janae Varga read that one perfectly. I'm not sure if Nickel got there to help, but especially in this rotation, when you have your setter in the middle, and you only have those two options on the outside, it makes your middle kind of just has to guess one or the other, right? So it gives them an easier job to adjust. Avery Bates misses that serve into the net. 5 serving 12 as the Blues are going to have to focus on a steal here on City Bow's serve.
Just wanting to circle back to Janae Varga. Her family is no stranger to the sport. Her brothers are either playing pro, coaching, or down in the States. One of her brothers, Skylar, is at Long Beach.
Good pass from Trumie. We haven't had to say her name yet. Oh, Regan Nickel, first year. I don't know how that wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the Dyer brothers on the coaching staff. That was quite not the prettiest second contact, came out of their hands rough, and then Lakeland gets called for the hand contact. You're kind of like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I wonder if he's also trying to argue that when Janae went up for the block, it kind of held in her hand, then she played it up again, so maybe that was he said that she played it twice. I'm not really sure. The logic in some of these decisions, we can't make clear.
We can agree that was definitely a missed call there.
That was crazy, yeah.
Blues need that to start this comeback as this first set's starting to come away.
We'll put that over there.
Yeah.
Ball never lies.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite sayings here, but almost utilizing, I love how Austin Dyer does this, but even when there's that kind of disagreement with the officiating staff, he takes the time to have his captain, Jana Lang, go talk to the official, kind of use a mini timeout to control that space between the whistle, giving Sibby Bowes that extra few minutes to just think about, like, what if I miss this, or what if I put too much on it? So that is a veteran move from head coach Austin Dyer, just controlling the spaces between the whistles here.
For sure. Yeah.
Cole and Lena Matthews.
No doubter.
Yeah, that was a great backdoor shot, and expect to hear her name lots on the offensive side of the ball. And if you're the Capilano Blues, you do not want her to get into a rhythm here.
Yeah, Matthews has improved so much over her time at Lakeland and even her time at Northwest Polytechnic, where she started her career, just really benefiting off of Coach Austin Dyer and the Rustlers.
Pass off the net. Easingwood goes back to Mbama. I like that shot, but that's Janae Varga chasing that one down.
Good dig.
I'll pass off the net. Gatto right out of the pipe. Just a roll shot that, but that's dug well by the Rustlers.
Oh, yeah.
Nickel out of the backwards. Step ball, and she puts that tip right down. 15-6 for the Rustlers as this semifinal first set is getting away from Capilano.
I love that look. from Regan. She really saw that the block was drifting off the net and just decided to give her a little bit of a snibbler, let the Blues make their own errors.
Yeah. Understandably, head coach John Swanson calling his second and final timeout of the break. Down by 9 here, 15 serving 6. We're going to take about a 45-second break in this first gold semifinal timeout. We'll be back after this.
Becoming a polytechnic is a big moment for us.
But what does being a polytechnic mean?
It means we can offer more.
Our polytechnic has more ways to learn,
More industry connections.
More impactful experiences.
Red Deer Polytechnic means more. Do more at Red Deer Polytechnic.
All right, and welcome back to first set action here as the reigning CCAA champions, Lakeland Rustlers, are just controlling this first set. Fortunately, Jenna Varga missing that serve out of the timeout. So a gift for the Blues, but they're running out of time to bring back this first set. Jaden Easonwood, third year from Calgary, putting pressure on the Rustlers. Nice continuation from Bates, getting that recycle off the block. Matthews, a nice slow down, good blocking combination from Rourke and Kuznick there. Oh, and Kuznick going down the line. I love that display of defense to offense there from Kuznick and Rourke.
Yeah, that was awesome. Annika Gatto, the libero number 1 for Cap. She was chosen as the top libero in the Pac West as well as the second team mention. Using Wood back to serve. She's a tournament all-star as well.
Good pass from Tumier. Lang to Nichols. She just has to push that one over. It's a little too low in her hitting zone. High ball to Kuznick from Gatto. Good dig from Bates. Lang straight up to Matthews. She's good in this situation. Holy, that is an impressive shot.
Man, I love that find from Lana Matthews. The back third of the court really is just such a great place to aim for, and she just elevates so high and really places that ball in there.
Yeah. 16-8. Regan Nickel, first year from Colehurst. Doing a good job thus far, getting an ace. Increasing this to a 17-8 ball game. All John Swanson can do is watch now, maybe add in some subs. But his team is falling apart here right before our eyes in this first set. Nickel, another nice serve. Bauma struggling again from the serve receive. Kuznick a little bit outside, so she has to put it in standing down ball. There you go. Backwards to Bates.
Yes.
Oh, what a shot, but an even better dig from Easingwood.
Come on.
Kuznick gets a chance to turn it around. Another middle dig. Here we go. Varga with a roll shot, just has to better the ball. Annika Gatto outside to Kuznick.
Nice.
She finds a way through, so that's a good earned point from the Capilano Blues.
Yeah, laying on that pin there, matched up against the other outside. She is a bit of a smaller block. She's really fast, though, but getting those slowdowns, that's definitely her priority. But going high off those hands of Lang, you know, especially outside the court, you can't really bring that back.
Good pass from Varga. Lang backwards to Lewick, and that is such a nice run.
Kaylee Lewick, listed as 5th year of eligibility, but she's been at Lakeland College for 7 years. She had a redshirt season in her rookie year, and then COVID. And she's continued to stay faithful to the Rustlers program, and you can just tell she loves it. She loves playing with her teammates, but yeah, she's great.
Her neck's getting a little heavy with all the hardware she's packing.
Oh my gosh, I know.
A few gold medals in the province, one in the nation. Good look for another one here.
I think between her and Varga, definitely the two most decorated players in the gym right now, and even Varga with her individual accolades. Lewick was an all-conference selection last season, and I believe another season as well.
Did Janae ever get CCAA Player of the Year? I don't.
No.
She's definitely all Canadian.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but I don't believe she did. I'll do a quick little look-see here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because don't want to do any disservice. Yeah.
20 serving 9, Gianna Lang to serve, and that's scary for the Capilano Blues because Avery Bates comes to the front row. Tough pass from Boma. The serving strategy of the Rustlers seems to be working out for them. Varga a bit off for Lang, but she can make it work. Bates out of the right side, and that one was just a bit behind her. But yeah, expect Jenna Lang to expose that Avery Bates kind of mismatch. Gateau and Boma a little bit shorter in nature. Avery Bates standing at 6 feet tall. Yeah, expect Jenna Lang to just expose that matchup and just utilize that as much as he can. And as you can see, Matthews out of the back row just using that block. So
Crazy.
a bit of a blocking, like we said, a bit of a blocking mismatch out of the right side court for the Rustlers. So Lang identifies that. I'm sure that's kind of part of their attacking strategy, just to keep going backwards and exposing that mismatch. Float serve, nice pass
Using
from Vanessa. Yeah, good dig from Lang there.
Love this setter scrap right now.
Free ball, Easy-Wood taken out of the rotation, so out of system, Gateau to Gateau. And a nice tool from Vanessa high up the block there to get the ball back. 10-point ball game, though, as we're all just kind of waiting for Lakeland to take this first set.
But back to Varga, has not been honored yet as the CCAA Player of the Year, but has definitely been an All-Canadian and North Player of the Year. But she's only played in 4 seasons, so she's got an extra season, but she's been there since 2018.
Yeah, and like you said, she's kind of been dealing with some injury ailments throughout the year, so you wonder if she's got another year left.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice tip choice by Avery Bates. Just
honestly, if Jana Lang leaves, then I'm probably leaving too.
The Gatto sisters just get a little bit caught up between each other. In the front, Vanessa trying to make that play, but Annika was there as well, trying to pick up that tip, but Avery Bates just drops that bad boy in there. Avery standing at about 6 foot as well.
22-11 here, Lewick.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah. Bowes high up the block. Nice slowdown from Rustlers. They're touching everything up that the Blues are bringing back. Wow, Kuznick, nice dig there.
Love that control.
Potential for an over the net. It looked like she pressed pretty good, but I think that's what John Swanson's looking for there too, but the ref's not having any of it. Maybe that was a makeup call for that 2-hit we saw earlier in the set.
For sure. No, I would agree with you on that one.
That's unfortunate for Easingwood. You try to really, as a coaching staff, promote that she uses her hands as much as you can, because as soon as you bring out that platform to set, your accuracy can just kind of fall out the floor. And as you see, she put Vanessa a little bit too tight there and gave Lakeland their 23rd point.
Now the Blues back at the CCAA tournament for the first time in 10 years after securing second, losing only out to VIU in the Pac-West Championship match.
Varga to the left side, and just makes easy work of that tool. It doesn't seem like she has to do too much, just knows the part of the block that she has to hit. And we reach set point number 1. Elchison coming in.
Elchison as well, actually been with the Lakeland Rustlers since last season, but redshirted.
Oh, and a nice serve to put him in pressure to get the ball back, but a bit of a scramble play as Nickel just has to put that one over. Free ball for the Blues to run their offense. Bama out of the left side, and she makes easy work out of that. Cross courts kill, finding room between the block.
Limboa also honored as a first team All-Pac West selection. I think I keep saying Pac-12. I keep getting lost in the NCAA with all of their conferences, but in the Pac-West, she was honored for first team and tournament all-star.
And she had an excellent quarterfinal. It's just you can see that those serving receive woes are just kind of carrying over into the rest of her game. But we kind of talked about this yesterday. A nice kill to finish off the set. But if you're struggling in one part of your game, you better make sure that those other skills are just refined and just pure. So if you're struggling on the serve receive part, you better be doing defense or blocking or hitting well or just talking more or just trying to cover that weak point with another strong point, right? So 25-13, definitely not the first set we thought we were going to get in this gold semifinal, but don't expect Capilano to go away. Any other closing remarks before we sign off for the first break?
No, I'm good.
All right, we're going to take it here. We'll be back after this.
starts here. It starts with understanding thoughts, emotions, behavior, and the brain. These things make you who you are, and they change how you work, live, and learn with others. Study psychology to understand human behavior and the factors that drive it, and you. Complete all 4 years in Red Deer and start your path to create positive and lasting change in people's lives.
All right, welcome back to second set action of gold semifinal number 1 between Rustlers and Blues here. Rustlers taking off and looking mighty comfortable in that first set, winning 25-13. Unfortunately, Jana Lang missing that serve. Doesn't happen too often, but the Blues will definitely take it. Sippy Bose, third year from Kelowna. Can put a nightmare of a float serve right in between Trumier and Varga when she wants to. As you see right there, Lang straight up to Matthews. Oh, nice continuation, but a good heads-up play. Just as a blocker, you're expected to watch your hitter the whole time. And Bauma just read Lana the whole way. Even though she got a good recycle, the ball just kind of hit the floor and then an open spot. I think Lana was kind of hoping that there'd be more coverage underneath her.
Head coach John Swanson has also deemed Naya Mamboa as DJ Jazzy Nye.
Okay.
That's kind of a fun little nickname that we got going on there.
Oh, and there's another nice block from Easingwood and Rourke there, shutting down Avery Bates, which doesn't happen too often. But the Blues have definitely got more comfortable with the gym and with the situation as they're taking off early here, 3-0.
Easingwood letting her know, too, that she's got her number with the double kind of gunned hands up to the ceiling. I like that, Stelly.
She's from Calgary, and Bates is from Acme, so maybe they're kind of Southern Alberta competitors against each other. I'm not sure. Third and third year, so maybe they're the same high school age.
Yeah.
So maybe they know each other a little bit, probably played each other a couple times.
Nice serve.
Yeah,
nice
good pass. Easingwood straight up to Mboma. Good read by Varga. Lang goes straight up to Matthews. That's a good option there. Kuznik's done a great job in that one position playing defense. Roll shot taking Lang out of the rotation. That's important. Bates out of the right side, finding hands. Gatteau having to chase it down for Gatteau.
Amazing.
Yeah, free ball coming over, but this is scary. Let's see who Lang goes to. Goes backwards to Bates.
Yeah, no doubter.
Finds a way through, and that's a good hustle play from the Blues, but an even better play from the Rustlers, just staying with it and getting that second point.
Love that touch from Vanessa Gatto as well, especially on this last ball here. Her and her sister are both really moving for the Capilano Blues, but unfortunately they just get a little bit out of reach.
Matthews with a nice serve, tight ball. Varga just flushes that straight down, and that's a great athletic play from the left side, Janae Varga.
I love that no-doubter play, that flush right back down, not taking any chances to tape out or maybe to hit it out either. Wants to get this lead back. It's now 3-3.
But if the Blues want any chance of staying in this game, they have to win the first contact battle here. That's a great pass from, as I say, that's tight, but a great heads-up play from Easingwood, being offensive at the net. But as I finish my thought there, the first contact battle, winning the serve and pass. If you're putting team in pressure, not able to run their offense, and you're passing the ball good, to giving your setter a lot of options for hitters, the game comes a lot more easier that way.
Yeah, for sure. Like how Easingwood went over in two, really caught Matthews off guard. Nice pass and response.
Varga high off the block. What a chase down by Vanessa. That's an excellent defensive display. Good slowdown from the Rustlers, but Lang is being taken out on that first contact way too often.
Oh, that was out of there.
Oh, and we're a bit of a controversial call from the linesman as she called a touch play, signifying that maybe Lang touched it on the way out. But that's Rustler's point.
Yeah, I definitely thought that ball was out. I didn't see much of a touch, but they probably have a better view than we do.
Yeah.
And they're qualified to do that kind of a thing.
They've gone through training.
Yeah, we think. No.
Out of system ball. Oh, but in a good spot for Kuznick to take a tear. But Avery Bates and Regan Nickel, that is a massive block. Nickel standing at 6'1", Bates standing at 6 feet. You're going to have to hit higher than that to get around them.
That was a great ball by Mendola.
Lewick was pretty much the start of the fire for the first sets because she puts a lot of pressure with their serve here. Easingwood to Kuznick. Lang, Lewick gets an out assist, and that's tight. Varga has to make a play, and she does.
Oh, that a girl.
Janae Varga is just so mature in that situation, recognizing that it's a tight ball, so her approach is pretty much out the window. She just has to get under it and press over the net, so that was just such a smart play from Janae Varga.
Lewick and Varga kind of sharing a little bit of a ooh, I know what you were doing, and I won't do that again, but kind of saved her bacon there, but back to serve again.
Oh, and Lewick just putting the Blues in pressure, forcing another free ball over. Matthews to Lang, backwards to Bates again. Oh, having to reach out, thought that might have been a carry. Free ball over for the Rustlers, they just got to call it here. Easingwood to the middle, that's Rourke.
Nice.
And unfortunately, that dig is going to be nullified on the net. That looked like it was Regan Nichols just pressing a little bit too hard.
Regardless of that net call, Lang was kind of splaying that ball into the crowd anyway, so definitely earned by Cap.
Floats are coming from Niambama. Over bump, tight ball, nice anticipation from Trumier, just noticing that they were going to flush it down shallow. Easingwood goes backwards to Kuznick. Touched up by the Rustlers. Did we get a touch? Oh, wow. I thought it might have got it, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely thought there was a touch there. Also,
we'll see, the ball never lies here, but John Swanson had a good vantage point there, and you can just see with the reaction that he's giving the kind of dramatic, just really wanted that point. Nice pass from Annika Gatto.
Oh, nice. Well done, lie.
Yeah, I don't think Dyers are going to argue too much with that one. They might have got away with a call on the previous play, but that kind of went slow through their hands. You could have argued that there was a throw, maybe a carry, but still early in the game. Natalie Rourke, second year from Beaver Lodge. Perfect pass from the Rustlers. Nickel had a good first swing, but Lang and her are struggling to find that connection here thus far. Nice block. Oh, and a good cover by Ambola. Unfortunately, just how that ball was handled off her platform, she can't keep it within the playable portion of the court. Another nice block from Regan Nickel on the Rustlers. Varga, fourth year from Munster, Saskatchewan. Nice pass from Mia there. Oh, and there's the run that you need. You need that pass to be perfect to get your middles established to open up the rest of your offense there. And that's a good 3 contacts. Hopefully that pass can get some confidence for Nia Mboma. Just pass that ball. Don't worry about it.
Number 18 from the Capilano Blues, Ashley Lesage, is hitting the dab over there on the bench, really letting her team know what she's celebrating for.
Lang with a nice... Oh, okay, all right. I was going to say, I didn't think Lang was on the net there, but yeah.
One of those ones where I'm like, no.
Bo's disagreeing with the call. I guess she might have just been a bit too aggressive. Yeah, definitely some disagreements with the coaching staff of the Blues and the officiating staff. Off pass for Easingwood, she just has to go straight up to Kuznick. Deep roll shot dug well by Bates. Lang goes straight up to Varga, but she'll just have to roll shot that one over. Easingwood outside to Gatto. Nice roll shot, but Bates with another nice dig. Out of system play for Varga to the back row. Good swing. Sprayed straight up as Kuznick just tries to put a good situation, but it's not. It's got to be a free ball. Oh, that free ball's off the net.
Oh, yeah. See you all. Love that. Oh, falling a little bit short.
And that's a tough run, especially for your C-ball, like your back row right side. When that step's coming in front of you, you're almost just like, ugh.
I was just going to say that I actually really like that look, and depending on how your team chooses to run their quote-unquote C and D ball with their step, a C ball is traditionally a little bit more inside in position one for your back row hitter, and then your step obviously flares out to the right side into the pin. And I like how that's almost like a tandem, like on top of each other, but
Oh, Matthews just giving a little shoulder shrug, like no big deal. I've been there before.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I expect Jana Lang, when she needs that side out, to go to Matthews, feed that fire. Serve from Jana Lang. Oh, and that's unfortunate as a ball is coming onto the court. So reserve has to be granted there. That doesn't happen too often, but sometimes these we have a 3-ball system, so we have the balls kind of being recycled and thrown to each side past the advertisements there, and that one just found its way back onto the court. But a tough position because Lang really put them in pressure with her serve.
Oh, yeah.
Not by much, Nia, not by much.
Coach Swanson giving Naya Mamboa a perfect little thumbs up kind of thing. Not thumbs up. He had just a little good sign for her to say, hey kid, keep doing what you're doing. It's all good.
That's a good shot. It's just a game of inches right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Bows out of the right side. Nice dig by Varga off her hands. Matthews again.
Yeah. Oh, go.
Touch from Gatto. Free ball over. This is scary. Let's see who Lang goes to.
Middle. Oh.
Yeah, Matthews again. I would too, for sure.
Yeah, Lana's just proven herself to be so reliable, and especially last season with Janae Varga being completely healthy, Lana's had to pick up a lot of the pressure coming in as really the most full-bodied outside, because number 10 for Lakeland, Sienna Trumaner, the libero, she was actually swinging for a bit, so nice choice.
Nice dump from Easingwood. But just I have to give compliments to CCAA All-Canadian Jana Lang with the way she's run her offense. She hasn't been going to Matthews much. She's been using her middle and her right side to the point where pretty much the Blues are cheating over that way. And then she's just firing it to Matthews as much as she can because the other team's not thinking about it. And that's exactly why this team is so good, is because their second contact is just perfection.
Well, and everybody's a threat offensively, even Jana. Like, you don't see it often, but when she does do it, it rarely gets picked up. And just speaks into the depth of their team and the hard work that Austin Dyer has done with this group especially. And he let me in a little bit this year and said that, you know, he's a little stressed out for this group with all the injuries they had, but he's really proud of them for how they've come out the fire, and he's looking forward to what they can produce.
Wow, and a crazy play off the net. Rustlers get it back.
Yes.
Janae Varga. So impressive. The two left sides for this team are not the biggest players, but just so whippy and athletic. It's absolutely crazy.
Varga doing Varga things. Her older brother Ben is over, Lyndon is over playing professionally. Her younger brother Skylar's at Long Beach, and her older brother Devin is the head coach of the Augustana men's team. So
actually played against Devin back in the day. And a nice swing from Bates down the line. Annika Gatto usually can strap on that one pretty easily in most cases, but Avery Bates just too strong in that scenario.
Red Deer hosting a great tournament so far and really drawing in a lot of CCAA viewers, and definitely having some coaches come out as well. I can see in front of me head coach of the Olds College Broncos women's program, and Sammy Frazier. We got the head coach for the Ambrose Lions, second place team at the ACAC, and Barry Heidebrick. Also talking to head coach of the McEwen Griffins and Chris Wadler, who used to assist at RDP here with Talbot Walton. So sorry.
Oh, good. But you got to expect some of the U Sport coaches to kind of use this as a recruiting piece, just to see if any of these college girls want to take that next step to the university level as well.
Yeah, it's just really nice to see everybody come out and support this event as well. Red Deer is great because they're central Alberta, so it's kind of halfway, quote unquote, for a lot of these bigger cities in Edmonton and Calgary and even Lethbridge. So really nice to see all these club teams out as well. We had some school teams show up for our earlier matches as well, which is just so great for these out-of-province teams to still have a fuller gym. You know, you're coming all the way from UKC. I mean, a lot of the girls are from local Alberta and even BC and Sask, but it's such a far way to go. You don't always get your fans, so just to fill these seats and just see the community really rally behind this tournament, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah,
we're gonna witness that for the 8 o'clock game here as the hometown Queens upset Humber. Ranking wise, as Humber came in as the 3 seed, Red Deer as the 6 seed. And a 3-set upset, so this gym is going to be loud for that game. Nice dig from Trumier. Lang outside to Varg again. Actually, she's a bit inside, and she just hammers out one cross, but Gatto doing a good job staying outside the shadow. Good recycle from Mboma. She gets a chance again. She has to double clutch her jump, but uses it successfully, and that's a great shot from number 10, Mia Mboma.
DJ Jazzy Nye, she's doing her thing. I love that shot. I love how she was kind of falling a little bit away, putting that top spin, finding that position for that's a really hard shot to get consistently, especially because you don't want to turn your hitting hand too much, but you also need to lead with your shoulder. But yeah, it's a hard shot. I appreciate that. I see you.
Nice pass from Matthews. Varga gets a chance, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Easingwood is creeping. I'm not. If we could see a replay, Easingwood just crept up to the attack line, and it almost seems like Sixpack is shuffling back that way. But you're going to have to make another adjustment as you're kind of taking that line defender almost completely out of the rotation.
I know, she keeps it in line, but they haven't made an adjustment yet, so.
Gatto with a nice pass. Easingwood straight up to Rourke, but that's going to be a free ball for Matthews to dig easily. Varga getting a lot of volume here. Easingwood outside to Kuznick. Oh, and Bates just an inch away from blocking her, but a nice shot from Kuznick to utilize the block to her advantage there.
Yeah, Avery's a big block, but yeah, trying to get and abuse those hands, that'll be big for the program for Capilano.
Naya Mboma, third year from Nanaimo.
Very bold for the no knee pads. We got a couple girls out here with no knee pads. We're like, I could never.
No.
Oh.
She gets a much needed ace as they're chasing here, down by 4, 12 serving 16.
Yeah, you can see her confidence growing. She was kind of getting a little bit picked on by the servers from Lakeland when they were really going to her. She wasn't producing, I feel like, what she normally does and what she would want. So she's making her statement known, though. Really serving tough, hitting well. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That usually happens. Yeah, she's just getting a little bit too ahead of herself, trying to get another ace, bring this game back. Sometimes I find when you're in a bit of a hole like this, you try to almost hit too hard. You try to get 2 points off that serve, 3 points off that hit. When it's just, they're all worth 1, you can only kind of chip away, right? You try to get ahead of yourself. Matthews to Lang. Straight up to Nichols, and that is such a good shot for the first year from Colehurst.
Doing a great job coming in for the typical bout in number 17, Sarah Hogue. She's just really making her statement known. I'm loving how consistent she's been so far.
Lakeland up 18-12 in this second set. Nice dig from Matthews. Scramble plays. Lang will just have to free ball it over, trying to take the setter out. Kuznick, straight up to Rourke, and that's just a messy play from the Blues.
Oh, Swanson not liking that at all. Taking a seat, actually.
Call a timeout, John.
Do it. You've got 1 left.
It looks like he's going to let it ride.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right.
Well, we're going to let this set ride out. 19-12 serving Rustlers. Bates going at Gatto. Nice pass to Easingwood. Backwards to Kuznick. Nice dig by Trumier right down the line as Lang gets a chance to go at Varga again. Oh, that she was all over the net there. They got away with one.
Yeah, that's a toughie. Yeah, a little bold on Varga's end to try and rip through that. I mean, clearly they still got the point, but yeah, a little sticky if you ask me, which nobody did. So.
Nice pass from Naya. Backwards to Kuznick. Good touch by Trumier as Lang gets a chance to go backwards to Bates again, and she's been struggling from the C ball. Gets that dig there. Matthews with a nice cover.
Get out of the way.
Free ball coming from the Rustlers. Let's see who Easingwood goes to. Rourke has to pass it.
Nice pass in the middle.
Kuznick. Oh, and just runs out of room. Can't find hands, and you can see the frustration as we're going to see some new bodies come in. Number 11, Amy Tilley, taking out the right side. Kuznick.
Yeah, playing against Lakeland and watching Lakeland, it just can become so suffocating when they just do the simple things well, and you can't find a hole in this court. Just everywhere.
Bates, tight ball for Easingwood. She does a good job keeping it alive, but can't do too much when the set's that low.
Yeah.
Matthews making easy work of that pipe ball.
They were all kind of in that area too, like Jana, Janae, Lana, everybody was just kind of conglomerated up in there, and they still made it work. And that's also the suffocating part, is that it feels like they literally can do no wrong. Like that court right now probably feels so small to the Capilano Blues.
Good pass from Gatto.
Nice
Vanessa
set.
on the outside.
Yeah.
Finds a way to figure out the defense that the Rustlers have been bringing. Finds a hole through the block, and that seam finds its way through the court.
I love that. I love that she kept swinging, found that hole, made her statement. You gotta keep your team going, you know, and especially as an outside, you're on pretty much all the time on every single skill, and you gotta bring something.
So Naya Mboma gets taken out for number 5, Maya Jovic, 4th year from North Vancouver. So yeah, just some different looks as this set is most likely in the bag for the Rustlers here. Holy Regan Nickel.
Great campaign from Nickel so far. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, like that was excellent for the first year from Colehurst.
Standing at 6'1" as well, definitely the tallest player on the Lakeland College roster so far.
Varga with the float serve, catching the Jovic high, getting the ace for the Rustlers, bringing us to set point. Rustlers took the first set 25-13, just in the driver's seat completely here in this gold semifinal. This is not what we expected for the CCAA semifinal here.
No, but this is very on brand for the Rustlers, though.
Off pass from the Blues. Let's see who Lang decides to choose to close out this set. I would say Nickel. No. Oh, Matthews, nice step up from Annika Gatto. Let's see if Vanessa can turn it around. Lang, Nickel.
Nice middle run.
Closes it out, yeah.
Love that choice.
So 25-13, 25-13. Rustlers looking large and in charge here in this gold semifinal, making it more and more likely that we're going to see a potential repeat, at least another gold trip for these girls. But like we kind of talked about, the game script and the box score isn't usually evident to the play that the Blues are bringing. It's just the Rustlers are just complete juggernauts on the other side of the net.
Yeah, it's really one of those, for lack of a better term, just stepping on your neck mentality. They do not let up, and they know what they want to do, and they're going to do anything it takes to get there, and that's just being consistent. That's just Rustlers volleyball.
Yeah. So we got about a 2.5-minute break between sets here. Lakeland looking to close their night early and move on to the gold medal game. Capilano will have to push this to 5 if they want to stay in their gold medal hopes alive. We'll be back after this. All right, folks, welcome back to third set action here between Blues and Rustlers. Rustlers taking control of this gold semifinal, number 1, 25-13 in both sets 1 and 2. Capilano just running out of answers to figure out this puzzle that is the Rustlers' offense.
Oh, I love that swing.
Yeah, as you can see, that doesn't look like she's doing too much, just putting a nice hard shot in, going high at those deep corners, and those are hard to just judge and kind of get a gauge under how you should play those, and that sprays right off of Annika Gatto's platform, which does not happen almost ever.
I know the top libero getting challenged by one of the top outsides in the ACAC. Like, it's going to be a battle, hopefully, seeing the Capilano Blues put a little bit more pressure on the Rustlers. But yeah, the Rustlers, they just stay consistent, and yeah, it's always been a challenge.
City Bowes, third year from Kelowna. looking to capitalize off that missed serve from Lang. Float serve in play. Trumier puts that off the net. Lang goes high ball to Bates out of the left side. High off the hands, but a nice middle dig from Bose. Oh, knee in, swing on that. Just a free ball over, but took Lang out of the rotation. I keep calling her Nia. Sorry, Naya, chase it down.
Middle dig.
And unfortunately, that's outside of the antenna. That's going to be back towards the Rustlers as they take a 1-point lead here, 2 serving 1.
That whistle had not really blown by the time somebody caught the ball, so it's just a little, you know, it makes you sweat in the back of your knees. You're kind of like, oh, what if that was it, you know? But yeah, good call by the officials to see that and stick with what they saw. Serve. Nice
pass from Vanessa. And that is a big block from Bates and Lewick out of the left side there. Shutting down Bauma.
Yeah, Lewick and Bates, that's a scary front line to go against. As someone who has gone against them, it is it's definitely unfortunate.
Not easy to hit around, yeah.
No.
Bates going down the line at Bauma and sprays that one into the stands. It's going to be tough to bring this one around. 4 contacts.
There's a player at Trinity Western, I think it was Colton Alexander Libero, and he was by the ref stand here.
Colton Demand.
Thank you. And he brought that baddie right back. He hit it perfectly with his platform and brought that spin, and he actually brought it back into the court. It was play of the year for the Spartans.
I think it was on like Sports Center and stuff like that too.
Crazy get.
Matthews down the line, better pass. Easingwood has to chase it down. Well, that's a good. Oh, it looks like it was in a good spot for him over here, but it was outside the antenna the whole time.
And this is what Lakeland does. They do the basics well, and they serve hard, and they pass well. And then these teams just get so locked into, unfortunately, the bad parts of the play and can't handle the first line of defense as the serve.
Matthews challenging Vanessa Gatto. Out of system ball for Naya. Good dig from Matthews again. Lang backwards to Bates. Good anticipation from Annika Gatto, but it's going to be a free ball over for the Rustlers. You got to limit these opportunities if you're the Blues. Bates again. Naya Bauma. The absolute stuff block on the ACAC All-Star Avery Bates.
Love that for her, yeah. Naya's the first team. Bates is all-conference.
Yeah.
Like, we have some amazing athletes out here who are doing everything in their positioning well enough, or quote-unquote, to get a little bit of a nod. Like, we're really getting a treat watching this match.
Good dig from Easingwood, out of system play. Bauma going under the block, but Trumier does a good job filling that space.
Yeah.
And another nice swing from Varga, just using and abusing that block of the Blues.
Why avoid it if you can just go through it or use it?
Yeah. And it's so cool, this Rustlers roster. As soon as somebody is struggling, like Bates hasn't been the Bates that we're used to seeing, then Matthews and Vargas steps up. If they're struggling, then Jenna Lang steps up. If they're struggling, then you got Lewick, Hogue, Nickel. It's just so frustrating on the other side of the net.
Kaylee Lewick comes through. That's a clean ace. That is a really, really nice ball. Yeah.
7-2 as the Rustlers are starting to take off again here in this third set. If they win this set, they move on, to the gold medal final to defend their title.
Back to back, which much, like, it's putting such a great gap.
Stop the bleeding, John. Stop the bleeding.
Do it.
Oh, he's gonna let it ride here.
Bold, but also, yeah, definitely whatever he's thinking as a coach, he's trusting his team. Hopefully they're gonna make a change. Nice.
Good pass from Annika. Easingwood backwards to Boma. Finding hands, but Lang is just so good anticipating that.
Oh my
that
gosh.
came out messy.
Get out of here. See, and it's stuff like that. Like, Lakeland is, you know, totally broken up over there on that side, and they still manage to stay calm and get it done. Cap is just falling apart right now.
But yeah, Capilano just not utilizing their opportunities. That was a free ball over, and it's like they almost didn't expect the outcome of that play. I know it was kind of an aggressive free ball, but you got to expect the unexpected. Don't get frustrated. 9-2 Rustlers up on the Blues as they are just suffering in the quicksand right now. We're going to take about a 30-second break and join these girls afterwards. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to third set action here of gold semifinal number 1. Rustlers just controlling the pace of this game, left, right, and center. Up 9-2, taking sets 1 and 2 at 25-13, so they are on a mission right now. Good cover from Rourke. Oh wow, what a cover from Vanessa Gatto. Unfortunately, can't keep that alive for the second contact.
Yeah, Cap came out with a little bit more energy in that play. I can see that they still want to be invested, but it's just not going their way. But yeah, definitely making a nod to Vanessa Gatto and that great guy. And I was all the way across to the other side of the court from where she was.
Just saw John Swanson take a look at his backup setter get warm as Easingwood is struggling right now.
Little big.
Varga, free ball. Gatto goes backwards to Kuznick. High ball, trying to find a piece of the block. Yeah, that's going to be 4 hits. We're going to see number 13, Sophia Yarish, first-year setter from Prince George. So just John Swanson pulling rabbits out of his hat, trying to find some magic here.
Maybe this is actually, like, I've said middle dig pretty much the entirety of when Lakeland got their middles up, so maybe that's the key. I mean, there's so many others, but yeah, definitely having defensive-minded middles, not just in the front but in the back. It does something for you. Nice serve, nice pass.
Irish free ball coming over for the Rustlers to take control here. Varga off the net, but she's so good in that situation. Oh, man.
Lewick wants to be a libero so bad getting him there.
Tight ball for that situation. Bates trying to make a play, runs out of court, and Blues get their 3rd point of the set. Aya Bauma, 3rd year from Nanaimo. Needs to get something going here, trying to put some service pressure, but keep it in play.
Nice serve. Oh, but handled perfectly by Matthews.
Matthews, an absolute nail.
Yep.
Just Varga right off the block, so it's extremely frustrating when there's only so much you can do, and the Rustlers are just playing side-out volleyball, one and done. As soon as Capilano gets the ball back, they're just passing so well inside and out. 12-3 as this is getting away from Blues. Nice pass from Rourke. Yarish outside to Gatto. Off the block, a cover from Mboma.
Go again.
Gatto again, high off the hands. That's a good adjustment. That's kind of what you got to do to find a way to score. Gatto to Yarish. Yarish backwards to Kuznick. Off the block, good recycle, but Yarish is taken out of the rotation as Kuznick gets another opportunity. And Lakeland is just touching up the Blues, not giving them an inch.
Oh, yeah, this is...
It's nuts.
And even Lang giving that 3rd ball, that free ball contact, nice and high. She's creating space and time for her teammates to reset and let them set up that block. Sometimes you get a little snibbler and your team's kind of out of sorts. They can't reset. So she's helping her team by giving that higher free ball. Oh my goodness, chaos just...
The Blues just trying to find a way to score in that last sequence. You saw at least like each ball getting touched. If that's not just back on the Blues side, it's just a nice slowdown for the Rustlers to make a play. So their defense is just ready for this Blues offense right now.
Swanson kind of looking over his bench.
Good pass from Annika. Yarish straight up to Gatto, but it's low in her hitting zone. It's going to be a free ball for Jana Lang to run her offense. Varga again.
Like, it's just so calm over there. Like, even when I watched libero number 10 for Lakeland, Sarah Chuminer, get that free ball pass, she's just 1, 2, 3, I'm here. Yeah. It's all good. And I think that's, like, they just mean business.
It's just perfect volleyball right now, yeah. Bates missing her serve there, but Lakeland's up 15-4 here in winning position to go to the gold medal final.
When Bates was a rookie, however long ago it was, what year is she in? 3rd, I believe? 3rd. She had tons of pressure on her to perform, and in the provincial final here at RDP, it definitely fell a little short for her. So she knows what it means to grow and to be consistent somewhere else, and you know, she'll find her way. But she's still a huge presence, even if she's not producing. You still know who she is, which is crazy. But once again, Cap just mishandling this ball and just giving Lakeland kind of another freebie here.
16-4, Janae Varga back to serve, looking to increase this lead. Just looking at our schedule here, as the loser of this game will go on to play Humber Hawks. Oh, and I can't believe Gatto wasn't called for under the net there.
Well, and even this pickup, like, there's just nobody. The court it must feel so big for Cap right now, and then the defense must feel so small for them. They've got nowhere to go, and then here is just swallowing them up. Also, sorry, back to my point with Avery Bates a couple years ago, she was Rookie of the Year that year, so, you know, even if she didn't finish off the way she wanted to, she's still producing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 18-4 in this gold semifinal matchup. I think it's safe to say that Lakeland will be advancing to the gold medal game. Capilano will be playing Humber Hawks in the bronze semifinal tomorrow to go into the bronze medal game. So even though they lost this gold semifinal, they still need to play another semifinal to get into the bronze medal game. But usually with how this game has gone, I don't think there's too many hardships over a hard-fought win or hard-fought match in the semifinal to give you too many woes for that bronze semifinal. So
It just, yeah, sometimes it was kind of a bummer. You hope each team comes out here to play their best volleyball, and I know you can't like actually do that every single time, but yeah, you just, there's a lot of talent here, and sometimes you get slapped at the worst times. But
Amy Tilley into the game with a nice serve, putting it on for Vanessa Gatto. She takes a swing, but that's just so slowed down so nicely from the Rustlers.
yeah, there you go.
Janae Varga off the block again, just chipping away at points, and we are just waiting for this game to be done.
And even in the semis, you know there's going to be a winner and a loser. That's just the way sports works. But you just hope that both teams can perform to a level that they're proud of it. And you can just see on Cap's faces right now that they're not satisfied, which is good because they still have more chances to play and kind of redeem themselves. But yeah, it's not always as fun, you know.
Number 3 coming into the game, Grayson Hay, third-year libero from Lethbridge, looking to close out this match for the Rustlers. Tilley out of the back row. Good dig from, that was Varga. And then Lewick, another nice turnaround to reach the red zone, 20-5.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen more of the Lewick 60.
So Rustlers winning their first matchup, 11-8-12. Team hasn't gotten over 13 points in this tournament. Rustlers holding that #1 ranking all year in the CCAA, so they came with a purpose here, and it was to win.
A long road ahead for Cap, but you know, never say never. You never know. Games to 5.
No, I'm saying never.
Get in there.
I'm saying never. This is a tough one against the Rustlers here. Oh, and a missed serve. 21-6. 4 more points for the Rustlers to get into that gold medal game. See number 9, Emma Jeffs, come in, and you can see Austin Dyer, head coach, just understanding that they're in a winning position. It'd be a lot to kind of have Blues come back, so he's going to have some girls that some of his depth pieces come in to contribute to the close here. Tight ball for Yarish. Makes a great play there, reaching their 7th point.
I like seeing Kaylee over there. Not because she shouldn't deserve to play, but she's so great, and she's just back there with her teammates, and she's just straight vibing, you know. She's in her 7th year with the program. She knows how much work's been put into it, and I think she's just finally getting to kind of sit back and see the fruits of their labor come to fruition this season.
Well, yeah, what better way to kind of have your curtain call. This is her last year of athletic eligibility at this level. So what a way to go out with a bang with a potential back-to-back gold CCAA medal. Matthews high and deep, good dig by Vanessa Gatto. Tilley is back row attack. It's going to be 22-7 for the Rustlers.
Wow. Matthews up to serve. Nice floater coming in here.
Over bump, free ball, Lang taken out of the rotation, but Trime gets to set up Bates. Finds a way through the block. Vanessa Gatto showing some excellent defensive display there. Naya Bauma just pushing it through the block.
Someone's been hitting the weight room. Atta girl. I like that. Going up strong, really throwing it off.
Serving 22, Sophia Yarish, first year from Prince George. Off pass from the Rustlers. Varga gets a chance to swing on it. She is just tooling everybody out there.
Her and Emma Holmes are just kind of having a heyday in this tournament with the blocks that are being set up. Haven't really seen either one of them get shut down.
So the Rustlers will wait and see who they play from our second gold semifinal between the host Red Deer Polytechnic Queens and the VIU Mariners. The 2nd seed CCAA ranking. So the loser of this game will go on to play the backdoor bronze against Humber Hawks tomorrow at 6.
Did Lang jump and put that ball over? She's back row. don't think anybody really.
I think the refs have put the whistles away for this one.
Yeah.
Varga,
Oh,
another
good
nice
dig.
kick from the Gatto sisters. Tilly with the free ball over.
Comes in twos.
Lang backwards to Bates, no block.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to put a block up on Bates, then that's what's going to happen.
And that's tough for Tilly kind of coming into the game late. She's still kind of catching up to the speed and probably not used to that blocking key that Bates is going to get a lot of volume.
Oh.
That's just kind of how the game's been going for the Blues. Yarish gets a chance to continue this game for Tilly. That is going to do it.
Yeah, that was out. Yeah.
So for gold semifinal number 1, the defending CCAA champions take set 1, 2, and 3, 13, 13, and 8. Just absolute dominance in that gold semifinal. Yes, keep going. As we mentioned, Lakeland will wait to play the winner of Queens and Mariners at 8 o'clock after this, so stay tuned. But yeah, they are number 1 ranked team in the nation for a reason.
And, you know, if you take out timeouts and just kind of the beginning without Canada and whatnot, I think we got in and out under an hour, which, you know, you got to give props to Lakeland for that, but I'm not trying to obviously rub salt in the wound, but that's who you're up against, a team that will take you down in less than an hour on this national stage. But I mean, still congratulations to Capilano for making it this far. They still have a lot more to play for, can still go for a medal. But yeah, you're going to go up against the reigning national champs, and they want to go back to back real bad. So
yeah, it's going to be tough to figure out a player of the game for the Rustlers side. As I'm going to split it between Varga and Matthews there.
Yeah.
Probably Varga taking the cake.
Yeah, I thought Lang had a decent game too. But I mean, actually, I enjoyed Kaylee Lewick a lot tonight. Her serving and her middle digs. Yeah, middles don't get enough love in that situation. But I mean, yeah, when you look at the roster, they're all doing something. But yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned for the players of the game here, and we're going to do a very special post-game interview with our coaches. I believe it's going to be both coaches, maybe player of the match as well, so stay tuned for those post-game interviews to hear the the first thoughts from the coaching staffs. Austin Dyer from the Lakeland Rustlers on his back-to-back gold medal appearances. John Swanson having a very strong Capilano Blues showing here.
Oh, and for presenting player of the game tonight is your CCAA Player of the Year, your ACC North Player of the Year, and All-Canadian, all first-team selection, Shea Boyce from the University of Alberta Augustana Vikings.
Yeah, we're done. Vanessa Gatto getting Player of the Game nomination for the
I
Blues.
appreciate that one.
Yeah. She did have a solid game, even though the score doesn't warrant it.
Yeah, and she put in all that effort, and she continues to just really be feisty when she plays, especially when you're undersized. You have to be. You have to be willing to do it. But yeah, I think she did well in the backcourt and picked up a lot of balls. So. Yeah.
There's Janae Varga getting the Player of the Game for the Rustlers. Very well deserved.
Yeah, and Lakeland will wait to see who they play.
Yeah, between the Queens and Mariners. Capilano will play the Humber Hawks tomorrow at 6 to decide that bronze medal game. Nordiques will play the loser of this gold semifinal that we're watching right away at 8. We're just kind of waiting to send it down to the interviewers for the post-game discussions.
Do you want me to sing?
We might sign out up here. Just kind of waiting for the final go-ahead, but we're going to sign out from up top. Thank you for joining us for this gold semifinal. Please be sure to tune back in for 8 o'clock as your Red Deer Polytechnic host Queens take on the VIU Mariners out of BC. Should be quite the barn burner. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back after this.
together a real strong game plan coming in, and the majority of the things that we figured that they were going to do and that we might be able to counter against, we were able to execute quite well. And all the things that we wanted to implement, our team just did a phenomenal job of putting that together and putting the product on the floor. And we were very successful with our offense. That attributes to all the work that those athletes put in to make sure that they can do the things that we plan and hope that they're going to be able to execute for us.
Wonderful, perfect. Thank you, Coach. Also, looking forward, what aspects of the game do you think your team needs to improve on most? We're built around ball control first, and as long as we control the ball, we're going to have lots of opportunity to do a number of different things. There's a few areas on our team that you can exploit to a certain degree, and so we're very aware of what those things are. And so just ensuring that we do what we know we can do very well. If we do those things extremely well, that's going to give us opportunity to win. And then those couple little areas that teams might be able to exploit on us, can we limit that? Can we not allow that to break down and to get us too much? So, as long as we control the ball, usually, we're going to be in control for the most part. And so, going into each game, that's typically the goal for us. And so, going into the final, it's going to be the same thing. We just keep doing what we do. Perfect. That sounds awesome, Coach. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have for you today. And we're going to sign out here.
Awesome. Thanks very much.
Thank you.